Alright, so I've been through space, I've got an achievement, I've gone through a museum, and I've been crushed. I'm gonna do this entire playthrough doing exactly what he tells me and doing nothing else. I plan on being a sheep this game.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, he would never leave it again in his life.
Must find a safe corner. All these places look dubious. 416 again, hello.
When Stanley
the door on my
came to a
left,
set of
got it.
two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I got this. Alright, then I made it to the meeting
Yet
room
there
and there's
was
no
not
one
a
here.
single
Got
person
it.
here either. Feeling a wave of
Don't get
disbelief,
fired.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, I'm gonna go see the boss man.
Coming
Upstairs.
to a staircase, Stanley walked
Wait,
upstairs
up.
to his boss's office.
To my boss's office. Up here in the swagtacular... God, this guy's office is
Stepping
magnificent.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
What could it mean?
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
I'm
But
going
his
nuts.
attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an
terrible
extra secret pin number.
secret
28.
pin
Stanley
number.
simply began entering random codes into the keypad. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened
all
to
random.
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Woo!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yeah, passageway of safety. And there was no rainstorm this time. I'm so happy. Time to go meet my destiny. Loading, 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 done.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
A bit
It was
peculiar.
a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Oh, my
as though
emotions.
He felt more free to think for himself.
Nope,
to
that wasn't
question
emotions.
the nature of his job.
That was gas.
Why did he feel this
Get me
need?
out of this elevator.
For years, it had never occurred to him.
Ah,
This question would
it
not go
stinks.
unanswered for long.
Run.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Mind
the large
control
door that
facility.
read Mind Control Facility.
Makes perfect sense. Alright, I think this is the farthest I've got so far. This looks disturbingly like the Room of Emptiness.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Can I
screens.
zoom in on
What
this?
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, I can't zoom in. Can't jump. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I can't read it. Do I have the strength? Motherfucker, I have all the strengths. HM strength, what's up? Cameras.
Now the monitors
Ooh.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced.
I should be
to
surprised,
images
but I'm
on
not.
screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't know, this kind of seemed like the logical step. Giant mind control facility, surveillance cameras, yeah, I'm not surprised. You're gonna have to do better than that. Wait, what was my number again? Shit. 3. I don't remember. Whoop. Next button is a man in a box. It's the Willy Wonka elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
This
Stanley
doesn't
really been
surprise
under
me, actually.
someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, that made me kind of sad. Are we gonna fly away?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in
accept
someone
it.
else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
He reads everything with such swagger.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past
up
began
here?
to sink in,
I have to
Stanley decided
explore.
that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
Once
once
and
and
for all.
for all.
Okay, but I hit 4. Okay, did nothing. Got it. I don't know why I'm imagining, like, death metal music. There's a giant red button. Let me press it. Oh, I can hit that tiny button. But I can't hit the big, giant red button. Facility power. I must end it. Controls idle. Awaiting input.
And when at
System
last he
power.
found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Everything it stood for? Well, yeah. Off. Now I can't see. I'm scared of the dark. Uh-oh. Oh, I can see my mouse. This is not good. Yep. Yep. I can still walk around. I hear walking.
Blackness.
Whoa!
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it? Answer. You know. You know the answer.
Yes.
Whoa!
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
That wasn't that hard, actually.
Shackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Oh, I saw a bird.
And
Birds
yet,
mean freedom.
Even as the immense door slowly
Game
opened,
fact.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
That is a good question.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
That is also a
What
good
other
question.
mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't know.
As sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been
that's
to
nice.
understand, but to let go. No longer
Whoa,
would
we're in the
anyone
middle
tell
of
him
the
where to
suburbs.
go, what to do, or how to feel.
Whoa, that's pretty.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh,
It was
that's
perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley
That's
stepped
really nice.
through the open door.
I'm not in the
Stanley felt
control.
cool breeze
Can't do anything.
upon his skin.
I'm on the
The
rails.
feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
And the narrator must be happy. I didn't fuck up his story. Hey, beat the game. The end is never the end is never the end is loading. Alright. Well, I beat it. Huh. I don't know, it was pretty, but kind of unsatisfying. Alright, next time I do this, I'm gonna see what happens if I turn the mind control stuff back on. And I'm going to hopefully take control of the whole thing and have an army of cubicle office workers, and I will take over the world. That is the plan for next time. Alright, I'm just gonna play it right now. I'm gonna take over the world. I got
All of
this.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room. Missing memos. Got it. Door on my left. You got it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yep, already done. Then something
Yet
happened.
there was not a single
Nobody's
person
here.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Going up to
Coming
the
a
office.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Got it. Office, heading there. What was the number again? 2845?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Whoa, I like this. This is chill.
Feeling soothed and
I do feel much better.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh, alright. Paint. Passageway. Elevator. Let's do this. Just get me to that mind control facility. I'm gonna take it over. I'm plotting. Plotting.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. Yep. Feels like the Matrix. This entire room
The
just
lights
feels like the
rose on an
Matrix.
enormous room packed with television screens.
Kind
What
of half
horrible
expecting just to
secrets
see
did this
people
place
in
hold?
tubes.
Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength
Go, go,
to
go,
find
go,
out?
I want my army and I want it now.
Now,
Start up those
monitors
cameras.
jumped to life,
For-
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And
Images on the
Stanley, one
screen.
of
Look at
them,
all those numbers.
determined
I'm really
that
impressed.
in
Blah,
this
blah, blah, blah.
place,
Let's go.
their freedom meant nothing.
Freedom and yeah, whatever. I need a slave army.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Let's go.
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
It
to
really
accept
annoys me that some of
by
those
men?
monitors are not perfectly in line. Like,
No.
there's all of these
He
that are
refused
perfect,
to
and then there's like
believe
those
He
ones.
couldn't accept it.
398
His
to
own
400 are
life
just
in
fucking
someone
randomly
else's
placed.
control? Never. It was unthinkable.
pirate?
Wasn't it?
Wait,
Was
that
it
that
even
one says
possible?
pirate.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
There's a pirate
blind
that
to
works
the
here.
world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Controls
Happy
and emotions.
Or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
He had to
Stanley
turn the
decided
power
that this
on.
machine... Oh, Stanley. You didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Oh, I
After They
did.
kept you enslaved all these years. You go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself.
Oh,
Is that what you
yes.
wanted? Control?
Yes, I do.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
What?
You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
What?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
Oh,
system.
shit.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
No, wait, don't do that.
Long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh, well,
It's your
fuck.
time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a
No,
shame
I don't
we
like
have so
this.
little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until
It just
the
became
bomb goes
24.
off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
No, don't talk.
All this means I
Just live.
barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yes, tell me.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Three. Where's button 3?
I simply let you sit there in your
1,
office forever,
2.
pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
1, 2. Is 3 up
Other
here?
times, I let the office sink
5.
into the ground.
Is 3 over
swallowing
here?
Everyone inside.
Where is
while I
button
let it burn to
3?
a crisp.
Is this
I have to say
3?
this, though,
There's
this portion
3.
of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate
All right,
to see
3.
it go. But I'm sure whatever
pressed
I
3.
come up with on the next go around will be even better.
Incorrect. Yellow.
My goodness,
Incorrect.
only 34
3.
seconds left. But I'm
3.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it.
I pressed
I'm going to
3.
put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are
3.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time
10.
doesn't grow on trees.
10.
Oh dear me, what's the
3.
matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going, or what
No,
you're
I
supposed
don't.
to be doing right now?
I have
Or
no
did you
idea.
just assume when you saw that
Up.
timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Green.
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
You have 3
Or this
attempts
door.
remaining. Oh, well.
Everything,
Fuck it.
anything,
He's just
something
fucking with me
here
now.
will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I don't.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a
You're
spoiler
fucking with
for
me.
you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's
I
a
don't
tragedy.
like how
You wanted to
perfectly he
control
read my
this world,
intentions.
that's fine.
I don't like that
But I
one
want to
bit.
destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
4, 2, 7.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Well then.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade
You
in
stop
until
this
the moment
now.
I say, happily ever up.
Yep. Is it another cut to black? It looks like it. Alright, I set off a nuclear bomb. I set off a nuclear bomb while trying to get an army of slaves. Of office worker slaves. He knew exactly what my intent was from the very beginning. And he blew me up with a nuclear bomb. That was awesome. I don't even know what's left to do. But I'm content. That was fun. Yeah, I think I'm done here for now. Next time I'm gonna see if there's anything else I can possibly do.